Hello everyone and welcome once again to my channel. My name is Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special guest because we have here Justine Ong representing Great Man
Of the Universe,
Philippines Pro Earth. I got it right.
Exactly.
How are you doing, Justin?
I'm good. I feel amazing. I feel honored to have talked with you, have this conversation. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much. Honestly,
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So excited to be here with you and to have this conversation that we're gonna share with all of my viewers and the people
Okay.
who hopefully will support you as well. So before we get into a conversation, anything like that, please tell me a little bit more about you so that they can get to know you as a person before.
Alright, so I'm Justine Ong. I'm 22 years old. I stand 6 feet tall, and I'm currently studying and at the same time working as an event coordinator in Tacloban City. And sometimes I do a little bit of modeling. So I want to pursue show business soon here in the Philippines. And yeah.
I mean, before we started this interview, we had the opportunity to talk a little bit behind the scenes, and I can tell you, this is a very clever guy, lots of potential, so I can definitely see him doing well in show business.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Of course. So this was the very first edition of Great Man of the Universe Philippines. So please, can you tell me a little bit more about the pageant itself? What's the message behind it? What it stands for?
Well, so as you can see, Great Man of the Universe, this is our first edition, and we have 10 winners. Those winners has us as our own causes. For example, Great Man of the Universe has its own. Me as a pro Earth, I am more of an environmental awareness, and as well as the other winners.
Okay.
So yeah, we are trying to uplift the standards of male pageantry here in the Philippines, and not just in the Philippines, probably in the whole world. That's why we are doing these real causes that we have in our hearts to make an impact.
I love that. Well, I must admit, it's the very first time that I hear about a male pageant who has such a diverse purpose, you know? Because when we think of a pageant, usually they have like a very specific goal.
Yeah.
They advocate for the environment, or they advocate for empowerment and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But when it comes to you and this particular pageant, it's really for different things, right?
Yeah.
Culture,
Environment, charities, education, sports, and of course, environment. Yeah.
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely. Oh, that's so incredible. So, can you tell me a little bit what made you want to decide? Like, why did you want to get into pageantry in the first place?
In first place, I am a pageant enthusiast.
Okay.
Because my mom was once a beauty queen back in our
Talaga?
town.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the main reason I joined this pageant is because I can see the potential that this pageant will make really an impact in the society and of course in the pageant industries. So we have our own causes, just like what we are doing right now. It's just few weeks right after we were crowned as in our different titles, and we have a lot already of things to do. Like for example, me, I am pursuing my advocacy, which is the environmental awareness, and I'm doing that so much at the moment. It's just few weeks from the coronation night, and
Of course. It's still like a lot to digest, right?
Yeah.
To get used to.
yeah.
Can you tell me, because obviously when you join the pageant, right, we know that there are different titles and each title stands for something different. Did you always know that you wanted to go for the pro environment, like the pro?
Yeah, honestly, I was really aiming for the universe and the pro Earth.
Oh.
Just the two, and fortunately I got the pro Earth because back in pageant I always say that this a lot, and global warming is a real issue, and I really want to put that in the mainstream. I really want to raise the awareness of the global issues. So that's why I really aim for this title, and universe, of course.
Yeah.
That's the highest place.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I think in the pro Earth I will do a lot, and I'm so excited for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you as well.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Now, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the inspiration behind going into the pageant. You mentioned that your mom was a beauty queen. So,
Yeah,
did she
she
have any
was.
influence on you to join the pageant?
Yeah, she has actually she taught me this is a secret. She told
Exclusive,
me,
everyone, exclusive.
she was actually the one who taught me how to do my own hair and makeup because she thought that before going into the pageant you must need how to make yourself presentable all the time. And
course.
yeah, I think she has a lot of influence on me.
Absolutely. That's also, I think, is gonna make your pageant journey so much special because you also have that bond with your mom, you know, that brings you closer,
Yeah.
that you can get to share that with her, you know, for the rest of your pageant career, your show business career, and anything that might come after that.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think so.
Before we finish this, I'll ask you for an autograph in case you become a superstar. Then
Maybe we'll take a photo here.
yes,
No?
yes. Of course. Now, please, can you tell me a little bit more about the entire advocacy of the pageant? We talked about how they have different categories, but for you precisely, now that you have this title, Pro Earth, what does that entitle in terms of activities, you know, meetings?
Yeah, we are about to, aside from raising the standards of male pageant industry, we are really into our causes. Our each causes, like for example, me and the Pro Earth, I am really we are pursuing collaborations with the different organizations. Just like for example, Miss Earth, I really want to have a collaboration with Miss Earth herself, Miss Mina Choi, and the Miss Earth organization, and I think that would be very much a pleasure for me and for both organizations.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
This is actually how I met you. The first time that I met you, we were at the coronation night of Miss
Miss
Earth.
Earth.
And you came to me with your team and we took a photo together.
Yeah.
And right then and there, I was like, interesting. I would like to have an interview with him. So what did you think of the coronation night?
I think it's amazing. It was amazing because it's my first time to actually witness an actual coronation of female pageant, and it was like the crowd is going crazy for Miss Earth, for the candidates, and then it was such a good experience to have met a lot of people, a lot of Earth warriors.
Yeah.
I actually had a chance to talk with Miss Nelly Pimentel, the Miss Earth 2019, and we have like a short chit chat about our causes because we share the same ideas, and and I told them that I am really willing to collaborate with you guys. I think we will have a really good impact if like Miss Earth and Great Man of the Universe organization will have a collaboration. Imagine that, raising awareness about environmental issues and everything. And yeah, it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, this is actually so refreshing to see because as we were talking about just before we started the interview, it's very rare to have organizations that are willing to collaborate between them.
Yeah.
Usually each pageant has their own purpose, their own things that they kind of like specialize in.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important to collaborate, and it sends a very strong message to the youth out there, right?
It's like our organization is not just a pageant organization. We are here to make friends and really to make an impact.
Yeah.
Since we share the same causes, the same ideals, then why not collaborate and then make a really good
Absolutely.
cause?
I agree with you.
So
So when it comes to the final night at Miss Earth, once you left the venue, the show was over, did you leave with some new inspiration and things that you would like to accomplish?
of course, a lot. Especially when I and Miss Nellis talked, I told myself that I would really push through with my causes because they are really inspiring women. So I get a lot from them, and then it makes me feel like, I think if I and them, this organization collaborates, I think we really make an impact. And as a pioneer in Great Man of the Universe title holders, I would really love to make this mark in our organization that I did so well in my reign.
Yeah.
And I'm really on for it.
Exactly. I agree with you. I think that's the ultimate goal for any type of reign, any
To
pageant.
make an impact.
Make an
Of
impact,
course.
of course. So I wanted to ask you as well, we talked about some of the reasons why you decided to join the pageant, but why precisely pageantry as a platform? Because when we think of, being like an eco warrior or defending the environment or any other advocacy that you might have, there are different ways to do it. So why was pageantry the one that you chose for yourself?
Chose?
Yeah.
First, I think it's all because of my mom. She really has a lot of impact on me. And second, when I wasn't a title holder, I can see these girls. They really has a voice. They has this instant voice. They can raise in different platforms, but it was all through the pageant industry, and I was inspired of them. So I told myself that maybe I can also do that. As a guy, we have the same, if the girls can do it, why not guys do it too? So I told myself that maybe Great Man of the Universe will become one of the, a tool to open this to a platform to really raise my cause, or
Of course, of course. That's a very important point that you brought up right there. I mean, sometimes I feel like when it comes to male pageantry, a lot of people like to talk about and say that it's not as serious as female pageantry, it's not as rigorous. So, what do you think about that? What would you say to someone who tells you that perhaps you don't have to work as hard as a beauty queen?
Well, yeah, I do understand people can think of that way because they don't know what's happening behind the crowns, behind the titles. But me as a title holder, I'm experiencing those things right now. I can say that really pageant is not just about a bottle of beauty and brain. It is about what you have in your heart. It is about your cause. And we are doing this not for ourselves but for everyone in general.
Yeah.
And then as a pageant title holder, I can say that these people who are really enthusiastic in pageant really has a will to make an impact in everyone's life. So don't
Okay. No, I agree with you. I think I'm really on the same page as you when it comes to that. But also, I think that because male pageantry, it's a growing industry. I mean, for the past few years, we have seen so many new male pageant competitions and a lot of, this type of events coming up. There's still a lot of misconceptions about them, and people sometimes don't really understand, especially in countries that don't have a such factor. In the Philippines, pageants are very popular, but somewhere else in the world, not so much sometimes. So, have you ever received any sort of like hate comments or negativity, and if yes, how do you deal with it?
I think so. I already have received that, but I really don't mind because I am in the pageant industry because I have my purpose, and that is not to read negativities. I really believe that if you surround yourself with negativities, it will never make you good. It will just make your perspective negative. So even if I know that maybe there are some people that is bashing or like saying he's just doing it for fame or whatsoever, I really don't mind about that because that's not the reason why I entered pageant industry. The reason why I entered pageant industry because I want to pursue about my cause, and that's where my eyes are on, like really doing my cause.
Absolutely. That's amazing. What is your message to the young men out there, the young boys who will dream of one day joining a pageant themselves? What would you tell them to motivate them?
Well, to the young boys out there who's really into a pageant, also just like me, one thing that I would say is to pursue your dream. If you think that you can excel on pageant industry, then go for it. There is a lot of things or like opportunities in pageant industries, especially on your causes if you have. So and this pageant industry is not just about beauty and fame. It's about also meeting people and just like you, different personalities, and it's so nice to have this experience this is just a once in a lifetime experience. So just go for it and never mind about those people who are talking at your back. Just focus on your goal, focus on positive side, and then do the things that makes you happy.
Amazing. I agree. He's really good, isn't he, guys?
Thank you so much.
Of course, pageants have a bigger purpose, and it's all about giving back to your community. But in a way, pageants are also a way to grow as a person.
Of course.
You mentioned that you wanted to pursue a career in show business. So how are you also making the most out of this opportunity in order to put yourself out there? And
Yeah. As I said, in pageants, you will meet a lot of different personalities. So, actually, there is a lot of doors of opportunities in pageant industries, and I just like, for example, back then, and if ever I didn't enter the Great Man of the Universe, I wouldn't have met you.
Yeah.
And then we are here. We're talking, we're having conversation. So maybe if really the show business is on your fate, then it will come through the pageant. So
Okay, thank you so much. Justin, just to get back into it, okay, I'm gonna ask you. You know, sometimes we put so much pressure on the candidates and the title holders, and we put you on the spot. We ask you questions.
Okay.
This time, I'm gonna take away the pressure. I'm gonna put it on me. Okay.
Same.
I'm new here to the Philippines. I've only been here for 2 weeks, and I'm still learning the culture, the language, and you know, you're the perfect person to teach me a little bit.
Okay.
So, can you teach me 3 Tagalog words that you think will be handful? One at a time. Let's go. One at a time.
So first, I have this in mind. First is, kumusta ka po?
Kumusta ka po?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how are you?
How are you?
Yeah,
Oo.
that's how are you. If you meet people like a Filipino, like you tell them, hi, kumusta ka po?
Oh,
Yeah,
kumusta ka po?
it's one way of giving courtesy to people.
Oo. You see, I'm already learning because so far, every time I meet someone, I say, hello po.
Hello po. Hello is an English word, so kumusta is a Tagalog.
Kumusta po?
Kumusta
Kumusta ka po?
Yes po.
Oo. Very nice. Second
word, aside from mahal kita, I think you know, you already know mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Yeah, mahal kita. Mahal
Mahal
kita
kita.
Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Mabuhay, you know, mabuhay. Right?
Okay. Mabuhay. How can I say I love all of you to my viewers?
Mahal ko po kayong lahat.
Mahal ko po kayong lahat.
Yeah, mahal ko po kayong lahat.
Mahal ko po kayong lahat. Oo.
It literally means I love you all.
I love you all.
I love you
Okay. Well,
And maraming salamat po.
maraming salamat po.
Or like, I think you can use this. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtangkilik.
Ah?
Yeah. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtangkilik.
Okay, let's go in parts. Maraming salamat po
Sa inyong pagtangkilik.
sa iyong pagtangkilik.
Pagtangkilik sa aking YouTube channel.
Sa ating YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Ay, nosebleed.
It means thank you so much for your support on my YouTube channel.
Thank you.
For subscribing.
Oo.
Yeah.
I will rehearse it. I will
Alright.
work on that. Okay, I'll get back to you.
You can always replay the video.
Thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you so much. So nice to have a conversation.
Before we go, please tell our viewers and everyone what are you going to be doing in the upcoming days, weeks, months for the rest of your reign. So what are the projects that you have?
Well, at the moment, I am currently enjoying my time as we have this a little bit of time for ourselves to enjoy, and then in the next days, I am really going to pursue my cause, which is raising awareness about the environment. And I'm planning to have a collaboration with the DNR Philippines, Department of Environment and Natural Resources here in the Philippines. And of course, I hope to have also a collaboration with different organizations such as Miss Earth organization and Miss Earth herself, Mina Su Choi. I think that would be great if we have a collaboration because we share the same ideals, we share the same causes, and we want the same thing, really to raise awareness about the earth. And I think if we do that, we could make a really good impact in the environment, basically here in the earth. So yeah, that's it. And then a lot of projects on with Great Man of the Universe, I'm on for it.
Yes. Did you mention that you might be traveling to help?
Yes. I actually started traveling. It's just few weeks from winning this title, and I've already done a lot. Despite I'm enjoying my own time as myself, And
Absolutely.
yeah, so I just recently, me and my team have helped the Mandaue fire. I don't know if you have heard that. Just recently, there's a fire in Mandaue where there is I think 6,000 plus families that are affected, and we help them. Basically, we help them with the basic needs like food. We did a donation drive with my friends, and yeah. So just a few weeks from winning the title, I already done a lot.
Absolutely. Won the title, straight to work and to the advocacy. So
Yeah.
that's how we like it, pageant fans.
Yeah. At the same time, I'm enjoying the thing.
Yeah, exactly. And we must not forget, guys, beauty queens, beauty kings, everyone, even in the pageant industry, you're still human, you still have your own responsibilities. So this great man is also going back home to
Yeah.
take care of his own responsibilities
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How can the viewers find you? How can they support you on social media?
Okay, so to all viewers out there, please do support Great Man of the Universe official. On Facebook it's Great Man of the Universe, and on Instagram it's Great Man of the Universe PH and Great Man of the Universe, and on YouTube Great Man of the Universe, and of course my personal social media accounts. It's Justine Ong on Facebook, justin.ong.ig on Instagram, and Justine Ong on TikTok. So if you want a lot, if you want to know me, you can just search on my social media, and
You will find him. And I will also link all of his social medias and the organization in the description down below so you guys can find him easily. Justine, it's been such a pleasure.
It's
Such a pleasure to meet
thank
you,
so
to spend
much.
this time with you, to get to know you. And thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Our pleasure.
All
Our
right,
pleasure.
of
Great
course.
Man of the Universe is really thankful to you. Grateful for this
I am
amazing.
thankful to all of you.
We're all excited.
We're all excited.
I'm excited for you, for the
Yeah.
organization, and of course, I'm sending you always my best wishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You-
To our viewers, thank you, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
You know.